Hi my angels and welcome back to my channel. I am today going to be doing my favourite products of 2021. I was about to say 2022 there, oh my god. This year has gone far too quickly. I genuinely don't know where the last 2 years have gone in as a whole. The doorbell rang and all sorts, but where was I? I was saying how quickly last year went, and I know we've had a very, very tough year. Well, the tough 2 years, and hopefully we see more of a light at the end of the tunnel. There's like a really weird amount of light on my face. The sun is rising. I'm getting ready really early this morning because I am off to London, and I thought I would share my favourite products of 2021. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I've started off with a bare face and then we can go straight to it. If the light does come in and out, I'm really, really sorry. But as you know, I love filming my videos in natural daylight, and what better way to end this year than with a little bit of sunshine? So I'm going to first start off with my favourite eye cream of 2021, and that is the Biossance Squalene and Marine Algae Eye Cream. I love this. It is so moisturising. It sits so beautifully under makeup. It is perfection. Moving straight onto serum, I had to include my favourite Radiant Rani. There is another serum that I want to give a shout out to, and that is the Shiseido Ultimune serum. I absolutely love that. It's actually upstairs because I use it every morning and every night along with my used version of this, but I love the two together. I feel like I've seen such a massive difference in my fine lines using the Shiseido, and just an overall even of skin, beautiful glowing skin. My pigmentation stays at bay and my skin just looks so healthy and glowy using the Radiant Rani. So today I'm going to go in with the Radiant Rani and get that onto my face before moving on to all the other little skincare bits that I've got. Right, moving straight onto moisturizer. Again, I have two and they are these ones right here. Very similar actually packaging. This one is the Wind Medina Dew. I absolutely love this. This melts into the skin. It's kind of like, these are both kind of like oily moisturizer. Like they're both like gel based, but they feel like you've got like an oil on your skin because it like melts into the skin. And this one here is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream, and equally love this one. This one I find I love on like no makeup day. Actually, I prefer both of these on no makeup days. I've basically been going from one to the other. I just love them both. For today, seeing as I haven't used this on my channel and I've mentioned it on my Instagram, I'm gonna go in with the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream and get that all over my face so my skin is nice and moisturized before all the makeup. I forgot to add this product into my moisturizer, and that is the Wind Eureka Sun. I love this because it gives my skin a really beautiful sun-kissed kind of glow to the skin. This is again amazing with no makeup. It just gives you like a really kind of bronzed veil to the skin. So I'm going to quickly get this onto my face as well. Right, my skin is almost prepped. I cannot forget my SPF, and the one that I've been loving the whole of last year is this one right here from Supergoop. This is the Glow Stick SPF 50. This just gives my skin such a beautiful glow. I've kind of ditched matte foundations. I feel like I don't really wear them anymore. I just want my skin to look as glowy and as skin-like as possible, and this, it just does that. And when I'm doing like a no makeup day, I always have this on. I mean, my skin looks pretty dewy right now, but I just want it to have that extra hint of glowiness. So I'm gonna get this onto my face and make sure my skin is nice and protected from the sun. So my skincare is all done, and now I'm gonna move on to the makeup. And I'm first gonna prime my skin, and if you've watched any of my videos over the last like 2 years, you'll know this is the only primer that I tend to like always go back to, and that is my All Nighter Setting Spray from Urban Decay. This works amazingly as a primer. It kind of gives like a double-sided sticky effect on your skin, and putting this on acts as like the double-sided sticky, and then you put your foundation and stuff on top, and then you add another layer, and it's just, it's secured. It's not gonna go anywhere. So I'm gonna get this sprayed all over my face as a primer. So moving on straight to foundation, I'm gonna take the L'Oreal True Match Tinted Serum Nude Foundation. No, this is actually called the True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum Foundation. I cannot get enough of this. Ever since it launched, I pretty much have only worn this. There are the odd days where I'll like try something else, or like I'll wear like a different kind of tinted moisturizer, but this again is beautiful. I'll do you guys a close-up once it's on my skin, but I'm gonna get this all over using my damp beauty blender and make sure it's really blended out into the skin, and then do a quick little spritz of the all-nighter on top just to make sure it's nice and secured and locked in place. I'm done with my foundation. I'm gonna move straight on to concealer. No wait, before I move on to concealer, I'm gonna show you my skin up close. So this is what it is looking like. It is looking very, very glowy, and it will dry down a little bit and I will set certain areas in place. But as you can see, my skin still looks like skin. It looks very, very healthy. It just looks really glowy, and that is what I want. I just want all the glow. So moving on to concealer, again, this is going to be no surprise. It is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I know a lot of these products aren't that new, but these are just products that I've been reaching for again and again and again and again. So this is a little bit more full coverage, which is quite nice because I feel like it just gives a little bit extra something to the areas where I want a little bit more of like a camouflage look, if you want to say. So I'm going to get this onto the usual areas that I like to highlight and conceal my face, and I'm going to be doing that with my damp beauty blender as well. Just felt like I had to move the camera again because the light keeps changing. But now that my skin is all nice and concealed, I'm gonna go straight onto setting everything in place. And for that, I'm gonna take the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press Powder. I do also love the loose version of this, but I feel like this one is so much more easier to apply. I sometimes use the powdered ones for more like glam events, but this works just as good as well. So I'm just gonna get this onto all the areas that I applied that NARS concealer to set all of that in place. I just love the way this powder looks, and it lasts for so long as well. Time to bronze my skin up, and for that I'm going to take actually quite a new discovery. I discovered this when I did the like most expensive products on Cult Beauty video, and it is this bronzer right here from Westman Atelier. This is so creamy. I feel like I've never ever tried a bronzer this creamy before. It is tiny, it's not like very big in the pan, but it just melts into the skin, and the color of this is beautiful, the texture of this is beautiful, just the way it applies is beautiful. I feel like I can't fault it. Even the packaging is beautiful. It's very heavy, but it's beautiful. So I'm just gonna get this on to my face in the usual areas and make sure it's nice and blended out. If you haven't watched any of my videos for a while, you probably won't know that I'm obsessed with cream blushes. I feel like that's the kind of vibe that I've gone for pretty much the whole of this year. And the one blush that I always go back to again and again and again is this one. This is the Pixi On The Glow blush, specifically in the shade Flirt. It's my favorite. It's such a beautiful like pinky everyday color, and this looks amazing on no makeup skin as well. So I'm just gonna get this onto the usual areas that I like to look all blushed and pinky and blend that all out. And I'm using a IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush for that. I just love how glowy my cheeks look from this, and I've not even got any highlighter on yet. Speaking of highlighter, I'm gonna be using Champagne Pop. This has officially like come back forever for good, and it's going to be living under the Smashbox family. The packaging is exactly the same, the formula is exactly the same, it's basically exactly the same, but Smashbox have kind of like brought it into their family. So I'm going to take this and pop this onto the usual areas that I like to look all highlighted on my skin. Seeing as my base is all done, I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I'm going to start off with my brows. And the one product that really blew me away is this, Too Faced pomade in a pencil. This is so amazing. You put it on your brows, especially if you want to have like a no makeup day, but you just want to fill your brows in. It does not come off. You can like rub your brows and it doesn't come off. It obviously comes off with makeup remover, but this is fab for long lasting brows. So I'm just going to do the usual and fill in my brows and brush them all out, and then I will be setting them in place with the Too Faced brow wig as well. I was just really impressed with the whole brow range that Too Faced has come out with. I really love it. Okay, gonna say something quite controversial here, but there hasn't really been a palette that's blown me away, an eyeshadow palette that is, that has really blown me away or made me think like, oh my god, I love that, that's the best thing ever. I am gonna apply something onto my eyelids because I don't want to leave them completely bare. But the one thing that I was doing a lot in 2021 was taking this NARS eyeliner called Mulholland Drive, getting that onto my lash line and smudging it out, and I feel like it just created a really beautiful, kind of like a glam, easy look, especially if you just want to go like fuss free and you don't want to do any eyeshadow. This is perfect. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to get this eyeliner onto the top of both of my lash lines, and then I'm just going to very slightly blend them out. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I use a brush, whatever I have handy. Okay, my eyes are almost done, and I'm going to move straight onto mascara. And the mascara that I was loving in 2021 was this Bite Beauty Upswing mascara. It does wonders to my lashes. It's also vegan and gluten-free, and there's no nasties in it, so it's a clean formula. So I'm just gonna get this all onto my top lashes and my bottom lashes, and you'll just see the difference. It is amazing. Can you see that? It looks like I'm wearing falsies. I'm just gonna leave it as that. For lips, I'm taking my none other than the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This has been my favorite for ages, but this is pretty much the only lip liner that I used last year. So I'm gonna get this onto my lips and fill them in and also line them as well. Right, to finish off my lips, I wanted to tell you guys my favorite lipstick of last year, or lipstick range, and that is the Bite Beauty lipsticks. They are so stunning. They're matte but so comfortable. There are so many different shades to choose from. There's a clean formula, they're vegan as well. So my camera just overheated and I had to wait a few minutes for it to get back up to speed with things and cool down. But what I was saying is today I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss because I've been loving lip glosses last year. And the ones that I was reaching for again and again were these lifter glosses from Maybelline. I love the formula of these. I love the texture, the like non-stickiness of them. They kind of remind me of the Fenty ones. I'm pretty sure that's probably what they like benchmarked it on, but they're beautiful. I think I'm going to take the shade Reef, which is this color right here, and I'm going to get that all over my lips, and then the look is complete. So you guys, this is the end of my makeup look using all my favorite products from 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like my makeup taste has changed quite a lot over the years, but I'm loving the way that my skin and just everything is looking. I'm more going down that like glowy route. I just love it. I feel like it just looks so much more healthier. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the products that I have mentioned will be listed below. I really want to know what products you guys have been loving over this last year. So please let me know in the comments. I'm going to be reading them all. I'm going to be seeing if I'm missing out on anything. But I also want to say a huge thank you for all of your love and support on YouTube and on Instagram if you follow me there as well, because Instagram and YouTube and just social media in general is a lot more difficult than it is or was back when I started. I feel like the algorithms changed. A lot of you guys don't get to see my videos, but I just want to say thank you for sticking along. But I think that's the end of this video. If I have forgotten anything, it will be listed in the description box below. But yeah, I'm sending all of the love and the light from my heart to you guys, and here's to an amazing start to 2022.